What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing Nigel Mansell World Championship Racing. And it was released on different consoles like the NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Game Boy, and Sega Genesis. One thing about this game, it was made by different like developers like Gremlin Graphics cannot Game Tech or Konami or Infocom, depending on which console it was released on. Now this is an F1 Grand Prix racing game where you races Nigel Mansell. Now there are 8 modes that's in this particular game, which are race circuit, Mansell's advice, full season, driving practice, patrol, password, name, and option. Now the race circuit is pretty much the exhibition mode of the game where you pretty much choose one of 16 countries to race in, and you could choose like Africa, Mexico, Brazil, Spain, Monaco, Hungary, and different countries like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, after you pick a specific country, you can choose like airfoil, tires, gear ratio, and transmission. And if you before you rate, then you can switch to like you can either pick qualify or racing, and you can actually go straight to racing and not choose to qualify. And say this is a good thing. And then there's the full season where it's pretty much like the race circuit, but it's pretty much the season mode where you like pretty much win cash prizes and stuff like that. Now, the driving practice is the way you get used to the overall controls and gameplay of this Johnny Manziel's World Championship Racing. Now, the control, you pretty much can pick one of 4 driving options, which are Type A, Type B, Type C, and Type D. If I would say pick one that fits you the best, you know what I'm saying? Now, password is the one section where you put in like a cheat code for different things, depending on which version that you have, like automatically getting into first place or viewing the credits and stuff. Of the name, you will see Nigel Mansell's last name is the default last name, but you could put like your own last name in it, or you could pretty much like make up a last name, but you pretty much are going to race as Nigel Mansell, regardless of if you leave it as is or just outright pick another name altogether. Now, with options, you can change different aspects of it, like the difficulty, speed, the sound, pretty much the audio as a whole. There's like 2 different difficulties, which are pretty much easy, and the second one, I believe, is just either normal or hard. The speed is it's either miles per hour or kilometers per hour. Then you can like change sound effects to music or type of music you want to listen to, or the type of sound effect you want to listen to. Now the graphics and track design of the game are pretty good with a decent color palettes, and I pretty much had no big time complaints with that. And the gameplay is pretty good too, you know what I'm saying? It's like pretty similar to the majority of the racing games that were released like specifically for like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Those two far as racing games come to mind, and as far as the soundtrack, it's pretty decent, but it didn't like set any new standards in the racing genre or anything like that. But the flaws that do exist in the game, I think, are for the most part minor, and anybody who is not a really a big time racing fans would probably notice them the most. But if anything, it will be considered nitpicking. Now, Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing is a pretty good game overall, and it's worth checking out. And I definitely would recommend it to anybody who's a retro gamer or you happen to own a Super Nintendo, NES, or Sega Genesis or something like that. And I definitely recommend it to anybody who is a fan of the racing genre, anybody who does Let's Plays on their YouTube channel. As far as the score is concerned, I definitely give Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing an 8 out of 10. It is pretty good. It's just that I happened to overlook it when I had the Super Nintendo back in the late 90s and stuff. So with that being said, if you like Nigel Mansell's Championship Racing, you can mention it in the comment section. If you like it best on Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, you can pretty much mention that also. If you like my review of Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.